What's up, guys? It's Aerostar FPV here with my current record flight of 12.0 kilometers with my home-built V-tail pusher for long-range FPV, with the battery being the limiting factor. This flight went so well that the need for a return to home wasn't necessary because of high gain antennas on my goggles and transmitter. Here is my radio, which is a Taranis X9D with an 11 dB Yagi antenna, which kept the RSSI for most of the flight at 99%. And here are my goggles, which are Eachine EV800D goggles with a Video Aerial Systems Cannon Antenna, which allowed me to fly this far with near perfect video and no breakups at all. And here's the flight footage, starting with an uneventful hand launch in manual mode. The aircraft is approximately 1.8 kilograms, which feels a bit heavy, but when power is applied and launched correctly, it just floats out of my hand. At approximately 1.5 kilometers, I lowered my throttle to maintain my fixed altitude and GPS speed between 37 and 42 kilometers per hour, and the wind conditions were very calm with a slight breeze from the north. So my parameters at 4.5 kilometers and counting were looking incredibly good. RSSI and video links were solid, and battery indicators showed it was far from empty since I'm cruising at an average 4.5 to 5 amps. So here's the UAV at an approximate 7.7 kilometers out with good looking numbers on the OSD and the obviously stunning view of the lake. And here I'm approaching 9 kilometers out, flying over this patch in nature with perfect video and RSSI signals. And I felt the excitement coming up my stomach even more because the 10th kilometer mark and my previous record of 10.8 kilometers were not far from the UAV. And here I surpassed the 10 kilometer distance with perfect video and solid RSSI as if it was nothing. And I have to say that the Cannon Antenna from Video Aero Systems is the reason for such a video link on 5.8 GHz at low altitudes, because all my previous antennas would have broken up already and caused me to fail-safe the aircraft. But here I am with my 3.5-year-old standard goggle flying over 10 kilometers out and counting with perfect video feed. So this antenna is something else. So at this moment in flight, I remember staring at the distance icon going from 11.7 to 11.8 in the OSD. So I celebrated surpassing the 12th kilometer mark in advance. But looking at the battery indicators afterwards, I really had to turn it back to avoid risking an empty battery upon arrival because it was at 14.8 volts. So at 12 kilometers out, I flew my VTOL pusher UAV back to home with the exact record number of 12.02 kilometers. So flying back with a cross to tailwind released some of my worries as I was flying at speeds between 63 and 67 kilometers per hour, which bleeded off the distance numbers quite fast. I increased my cruise throttle between 5 to 7 amps to maintain altitude and for control authority, as too little throttle in a cross to tailwind or tailwinds in general can cause your UAV to stall. And after my arrival, I recorded some low passes as an act of celebration. So that was the FPV narration of this current record flight, and I went home satisfied with the distance of 12.02 kilometers, but also thinking how I could have forgot the video lead to the DVR, because I activated it but somehow wasn't aware of the little yellow lead that had to be plugged into. But for the next FPV flights with the Silver Eagle, it has been put in place already. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to build this exact VTOL FPV plane, click on the top right corner to watch the start to finish build video. If not, stay tuned for the next one. But thank you guys so much for watching again. Leave a like to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.